I've been trying my best as an adult at 26, about to be 27, to get my life together. But at this point, I'm feeling like giving up at this point. Like, I don't feel like there's any hope. Like, I know a lot of us are out here trying to work and trying to do stuff, do it the right way. But I feel like the lives that our parents had are out of reach for us. Like, I don't even feel like I can be able to get a home, nothing. And then let alone a good paying job. Like, you know, the other job that I had was a temp job. So I'm trying to find more full time work that's here. All these jobs gonna pay 17, 16, 15, $14 an hour, and that's just not enough for somebody to live. So I'm just feeling bad. I'm feeling down. I don't really care anymore to try because it's like, what the fuck is the point?
Yo, what's poppin', GE gang? It's your boy Foosh Nigga. We back with another banger reaction video. Today, man, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. We're gonna get straight to it. But first, I gotta let you guys know. I got asked, TikTok is where people go to rant, and it's just what it is. It's not YouTube so much, it's TikTok. People come on here and vent their frustrations about whatever they're going through. And we do these videos because a lot of people think they're the only ones going through something. We clearly are not. So that's why people get in here and say, man, you know what? I'm gonna make a video because I know I'm not the only one going through this. I know I'm not the only one that got laid off. I know I'm not the only one that got my car repoed. I know I'm not the only one whose rent skyrocketed. I know I'm not the only one homeless. That's why we do the videos. That's why we tap in, and that's just why I get sent the videos to Fushnik_ENT to do these videos. That way, we make sure every video that hits the channel is something that we want to watch. So make sure you go over there, follow me on Instagram, and send me a link to a video you want me to react to, and we're gonna get to it straight like that. And make sure you hit over to that reaction playlist. That's where you're gonna find every video that's just like this over there on rotisserie chicken style, just waiting for you to tap in, learn some information, laugh, cry, support other people going through it, get in the comment section and show your love and support to people that are going through the exact same thing you are, or maybe worse than what you're going through. That's what we do it for, man. We keep it real, and this is shit that we go through on a daily, and we don't run away from it. We got to go through it to get through it. That's what I say. That's what I believe in my heart. So we got to go through it to get through it, and on the other side of that, we're gonna come out stronger than we ever were. So when something like this happens again, where the economy's effed up, we know how to handle it. We're not gonna stress. We're not gonna fold. We're not gonna want to take our own life. We're not gonna run away from it. We're gonna run right into that storm, and we're gonna come out even stronger every time. So let's go ahead and tap into the video and see what's going on. I guess people can't afford to live is what the videos, what they had me type in. So we're gonna see what they can't afford to live and what the problem is, and if it's everyday life just like us.
Yesterday, my tenant called me to let me know that he's going to be applying and probably taking a job back home. And the level of like sheer just, what the fuck am I going to do? So I bought a townhouse in South Pasadena, but like South Pasadena, early 2021 when I had a job in LA. I was the VP of marketing. Then I went on to be head of growth. So like I was making enough money to offset it. My mortgage plus HOA is $3,000 a month. And I texted my real estate agent. She was like, do you want to move back in? Baby, I can't afford to live in my own house. No.
Whoa.
Let's go ahead and find another renter.
Whoa, can't even afford your own crib.
Getting on here and asking communities to donate money and stuff like that, it's a temporary fixture. It's just a band-aid for temporary wounds, but it does not help the systemic issue regarding Black transgender women. I have a housing choice voucher.
Huh? That kind of threw me off. What? I can't afford to live, but she said the systemic. Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Systemic issue regarding Black.
So, I can't afford to live, but it does not help the systemic issue regarding Black transgender. What? How do we go from I can't afford to live to into this? Threw me off.
Transgender women. I have a housing choice voucher because I was homeless for almost 8 years, so thankfully the housing authority issued me a voucher, which is how I'm able to live without living on the streets. So my rent is zero. I receive $291 a month in food stamps, which is about $9 and 80 something cents a day. Thankfully, I received Medicaid, so my health coverage is covered 100% here in Washington D.C. And I also receive $146 from the Housing Authority each month to cover my utility bills. Um, it may appear that people like myself are just using the system, and that's not the case. At least that's guaranteed, um, and it's a temporary fixture. Unfortunately, I've applied for over 100 jobs. I thought with having a degree and working towards a degree, even attending a white institution, that would help my chances of getting a job. But no. Once they do the background check and once they ask, have you ever lived under any other name? I know that I'm not getting the job. My very existence, it's expensive. I literally can't afford to be alive. And it's exhausting.
So I'm I'm still a little bit confused. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So is she saying or is he saying now that she's a transgender, that she used to be a man but now she's a woman, and it's holding her back as far as like getting the job? And I'm confused, man. You guys got to get in the comment section and let me know. But it seems like that's what she's saying, and she's bringing race into it. Listen, I'm not one to always bring in race into it because I've done plenty of these videos, and it's plenty of black women, plenty of Latino women, and plenty of black women that are going to college with and getting degrees and get out and can't find a job right out of school because they want experience. So, and it's just a problem in general finding a job. People, you listen, all you gotta do is go on TikTok like I just did and type in I can't find a job, and a million videos probably gonna pop up of people saying I went to school, I went and got a second, third, fourth degree, and I still can't get a job. That's a world problem. That's a America problem. That's a North America. Well, shit, it might not even be just America, because I've got people in my comment section from Canada, from Europe, saying they're having the same issue. So I necessarily wouldn't say it's a race thing or a transgender thing. I think that's a personal thing that you're feeling, that you're being held back because of those things, and I don't think that's what it is. But if you guys think so, get in the comment section. Let me know. I'm not attacking her or him. I was kind of confused of where they're going, saying I can't afford to live, but it looks like they're basing it off of their gender and their race, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it.
Coming to this platform, trying to seek a meal, trying to seek help to get deodorant and stuff like that, it's very taxing. It's very stressful because it's a bigger issue. It's a systemic issue regarding us. I just want to work, have a great career, to be able to take care of me and my dog, and do simple things like getting my nails done, taking a vacation. That's all that I want.
Y'all, I just went today and got my driver's license renewed, my car tags renewed, picked up 2 prescriptions, and got a few groceries. To say that I'm completely broke now is an understatement. So I'm going to have to go home and start selling off my furniture to be able to live the rest of the month. I mean, it's unbelievable. No, I'm not going to, that's just a joke. I'm not going to have to sell anything. And I'm thankful to God that I am able to do those things. And my heart hurts today, truly hurts for people who are not able. And we're living in some rough times, really rough times. And we need to be praying for all those around us who are not as fortunate as we are to be able to do the things that we need to do. I'm not talking about extras. I'm not talking about going on vacation and doing fun things. I'm talking about living, taking care of your vehicle if you can even afford a vehicle, putting groceries on the table, buying medicine, the things you have to do. It's sad. It's very sad.
I just went to Costco and bought 2 things. Teriyaki noodles and tissue paper. Tell me why it was $32.
I'm coming on here because this is my like 3rd rant of the day, and I am just in a bitchy mood today. But why in the actual fuck nuts is life so expensive right now?
Fuck nuts, huh?
I just went to the grocery store. Look at this. $243.16. And this is like a bi-weekly thing for, it's just me and my fiance at home.
What'd you
I had
buy?
to stop it because somebody pulled up next to me and I felt uncomfortable. But anyway, $243.16 at Meijer. Just fucking how? Like,
Did she say Meyer, like as in Fred Myers? I think we all know if you're trying to save money and not spend a boatload of money, Fred Meyer's is one of the last stores you go to. Everybody knows Fred Meyer's is high. I don't even go to Fred Meyer's at all. We all know that's a high price store. Why are you going to Fred Meyer's and crying that you're spending 200 and whatever just on you and your fiance? And you're not even telling us. I mean, the video ain't over, but I hope you're gonna tell us what you got for $200 and not just say I spent as much, but you got. I don't know. We need to know what you bought, lady, for $200.
I choose not to just like go buy little fucking Debbie's and shit ass food. But at this point, I'm about to, because I bought a couple different meats, some snackies, and dry ingredients and produce. $243 fucking dollars. How are people living? Like, I would just like to know, in today's world, how are people fucking living? Because you know what else? I'm literally at Kroger right now I'm choosing to go in and buy produce because I didn't get that much at Meijer because I like Kroger's produce anyway.
But you choosing
Better.
to, like
But
you said.
anyway, what the fuck? Because I guarantee you I'm about to spend $100+ in Kroger right now. So that's going to bring our bi-weekly total of groceries to like almost $400. So $800 in groceries a month for 2 people. Like,
She's literally contradicting herself. This is one of the things with TikTok. You get people out here to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, and you get on people here to tell the half truth and nothing but the half. Like you're literally crying about spending that much money, but you're literally saying I choose to go to these high price stores. Make it make sense. I'm not gonna let this slide. I'm gonna hold you accountable because you called yourself out, but yet you keep staying $800 for me and my fiance. Like, yeah, that's a lot of money for just you and your fiance. Somebody needs to learn how to budget, and somebody needs to know how to go to the lower level stores like the grocery outlets. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go to Safeway. You might have to clip some of them coupons. I ain't gonna lie. I went to Safeway the other day. The 2 packs of meat, the grass-fed meat, usually $20. They had them on sale for $12. $12. I bought 4 of them. I was usually buying 2 for $20. I got 2 for $12. You know what I mean? So I ended up buying 4 of those packs. It's what you choose, baby. But you get on here telling on yourself. I'm just saying, we're going to call you out.
I'll just say fuck it and not even cook at home anymore, because I swear it'd almost be cheaper to go out to eat every fucking night with my fiance at this point.
Yeah, okay. Whatever
It
you
really
say.
would. Because fuck. I'm so tired of everything being so expensive in today's world. And that is my rant today. Yep.
Thank you kindly.
$243 and about to spend $100 more in Kroger on just groceries for 2 people. So, I love America. The world is great right now. Okay, bye.
That's crazy.
How are y'all affording to live out here? Like, genuinely, how do you afford it? My husband and I just got married, so we're in the process of like switching everything over and getting our own stuff. And we literally can't afford it, like, simply. We just got a quote for our car insurance, and it's $220 a month for the cheapest thing that we could find, on top of our student loans, our rent, our groceries, our electricity, you know, all the other bills. The next thing that we have to do is get new phone bills because, you know, we're married and we got to get off our parents. We might be getting flip phones. Like, I literally don't. How are we going to afford it? We can't afford. We cannot afford all this stuff. Like, we both have full-time jobs. We can't afford.
What does flip phones have to do with the phone bill being cheaper? It's the service that's costing you, not your flip phone or your non-flip phone. It's the service. The $200 and $300. If you have a paid off phone, it doesn't matter if it's a flip phone or not. What are you talking about, lady? Listen, stop. Come on now. Like, you guys coming on here talking to some crazy shit. It's the service you're paying for. Just like your cable bill. Everything that you do to add-ons is going to make it better. It doesn't matter what cable box you got. I'm just saying, man.
How are y'all affording to live? We're trying to find side hustles. We have Instacart and DoorDash. Like, I don't know what else to do. I can't get a second full-time job. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm very overwhelmed. Adulting sucks. Adulting is a scam. You work until you die. You still can't afford to live. Somebody needs to come up with a better system.
Can you get out? I want to masturbate.
I'm talking to Amber. I don't want to hear that. I'm trying to tell you something. Double really got you.
Hold on. She lived with her mom, and she can't bring a man home, so she want to do the little by herself. And that was diabolical. I ain't gonna lie. Not the mom. You talking like that in front of the mama? You letting your mama know what you about to go to shut the door and do? Shit, me, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. No way I'm ever doing something like that.
Living my life in survival mode because despite having 2 college degrees and making close to $80,000 a year, I still cannot keep up with the cost of living. I still cannot afford all of my bills every month and have to live paycheck to paycheck. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I am sacrificing my mental health, my time, and my energy to take care of people in their most vulnerable moments, and a lot of the time they do not make it. At the very least, I should be able to pay my bills. And for anyone who's thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't have chose that job, somebody has to do it. And you know damn well, if your loved one was critically ill, you would want somebody to take care of them, right?
Facts.
Something has to give.
Hold on. Let's read some of the comments before this video ends. Let's see. Same girl. I'm an accountant making $75K, and I have a master's, and I'm still in debt and stuck. One house income, don't get it these days. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? This country is out of control. Sending you love. Hey there, I just wanted to take a moment to celebrate all that you've accomplished. Making $80,000 a year and having 2 degrees is truly impressive and such a testament to your hard work and dedication. I hear you. Just don't move to Florida. I paid $12,665 for home. Huh? You pay $12,000 for homeowners insurance. That must be for the year. That's a lot, though. That seemed like for homeowners insurance. What? I was telling my mom this. I have a full-time job, and I'm thinking about getting a second part-time job at this point. You got to. Let's see. I used to feel the same way. We were not put here to be tied to a job 8 hours a day. There's a better way to live. Find your freedom. Okay, I hear you.
I cannot keep doing this.
Most people in the US cannot afford to live while working at a standard job. Even if you're working full-time, 40 hours a week, chances are you're either barely getting by or not really getting by at all. This is also the reason why homelessness is at an all-time high in the US, because even if someone is able to find a job, that's giving them 40 hours a week but still paying them very little, chances are they still can't find a place to live or afford to live anywhere at all. A little over a year ago, I was working at a staffing agency where I would get people jobs. So my job was to get other people jobs. And a lot of the people that would come in would be homeless. If I'd ask them, oh, what's your address so I can put it down for your paycheck? They didn't have an address. However, we didn't turn them away. We would still find them work and they would go to work and get money, but they didn't have any place to live. And even though they were working, they still didn't have any place to live. They would take the paychecks that they got. They were able to get some food and things like that, but they were not able to actually find a place to live because they weren't making that much. And being at the staffing agency that I was working at, most of the jobs there were minimum wage or even maybe $1 or $2 more, and that was it.
Hey y'all. So I'm just coming out here to talk to y'all about some stuff. So, I've been trying my best as an adult at 26, about to be 27, to get my life together. But at this point, I'm feeling like giving up at this point. Like, I don't feel like there's any hope. Like, I know a lot of us are out here trying to work and trying to do stuff, do it the right way. But I feel like the lives that our parents had are out of reach for us. Like, I don't even feel like I can be able to get a home, nothing. And then let alone a good paying job. Like, the other job that I had was a temp job. So I'm trying to find more full-time work that's here. All these jobs going to pay $17, $16, $15, $14 an hour. And that's just not enough for somebody to live. So I'm just feeling bad. I'm feeling down. I don't really care anymore to try, because it's like, what the fuck is the point if you can't find something that's be able to take care of yourself? I should be able to take care of myself at 26. Like, I work hard. I'm not a lazy person. Like, I try my hardest to do what I need to do, but it's not fucking good enough. And that's just how I feel. Like, I'm sick of this world and how unjust, like, it's not equal. You see all the rich people on Instagram, stuff like that. They flex, they do all of that stuff. That is out of reach for regular 9-to-5 workers like me and my sister. Like, we work so hard just to have nothing. And that's why I'm tired. Like, I'm grateful the fact that I have a roof over my head, but eventually I don't want to have to, struggle. I just want to be able to be okay. And it's like, damn, bitch, like, how long is this going to keep going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really tired of it. It's wearing down on my mental health. Like, I don't want to fucking try no more. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do for the rest of our lives? Like, it's frustrating at this point. Like, and then, you try to ask for help. Like, say, for example, like my mother, I don't know what I would do without my mom. If it wasn't for my mom, I would not be here today. But my father, on the other hand, when I try to reach out to him for help and stuff like that, he literally ignores me and talks about like how bad his life is and stuff like that. But he had help from his damn parents. So it's like so confusing to me. Like, if you weren't ready to have children, you shouldn't have children. You shouldn't even had us if you didn't want to take care of us. And that's just how I feel. So that's a whole nother story for another day. But I'm just frustrated. Like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I don't have another year, another 4 years in me to keep trying and then for it not to work out the way that I want it to work out. Like, I'm annoyed as fuck. Like, tell me if y'all feel the same way. I mean, I know that I'm just on here ranting about my life. I know all our lives are bad, but it's frustrating. It really is. Like, what are we supposed to do? Okay.
All right, we're going to end the video on that note, but we're going to read a couple comments first, then we're going to get some commentary type. Let's see. I gave up, honestly. I'm only focused on my necessities and enjoying life as much as I can at this point. And these bi-weekly checks don't mount to nothing. I'm tired of getting paid bi-weekly. I'm tired of working 8 hours a day. I need a way out. You're not alone. I'm 28 at home. I'm responsible and still can't make enough to support myself. I don't know how people travel every other month. I'm 24, and yes, man, it's hard, especially since I don't have kids. It's harder. What? Especially since I don't have kids, it's harder? You don't have kids, it's harder? Or did you mean to say it's harder if you had kids? I don't know. I'm 38. I make $20.60 an hour. It's equivalent to $14 an hour I was making 3 years ago. Facts. I'll give you that one. I should be more comfortable at this rate, and at 38 for sure. Work so hard just to have nothing. My God, that resonates with me. And I don't want to hear your time is coming. I'm exhausted now. All right, listen. This it's hard. I can relate for sure. I can relate. We all have those moments of I just want to give up. But there's really there's really you just really can't give up. I'm blanking out on the word I want to say, but even though you have those moments, you know that there's no way in hell that you're really gonna give up. For what? Because you're gonna put yourself more behind. What are you gonna do? Go take your life? Like you're gonna do that? Probably not. You're just gonna put yourself in a worse position by stopping whatever your forward progress is now. You're just gonna delay it by just stopping and saying I've had enough. Like, bro, you're here. Make the best of it. Have your down days. For sure. We all have them. But don't soak in it too much. Get back up and be like, man, I wanna live. I wanna make my family proud. I wanna make myself proud. I'm here. Whether my parents could afford to have me or not, I'm here. And I'm an adult now. It's certain I want in this life while I'm alive, and I'm gonna go get it. Period. Second, stay off Instagram. You talking about they're on Instagram, the celebrities are flexing. Why is that bothering you? I look at the celebrities and it motivates me, but I really don't follow a lot of celebrities. I follow like real life people that have came from nothing and made something. I don't follow celebrities that and the flexing don't really bother me because I've had a lot of shit in my life and I've lost a lot of shit in my life. And I know if I work hard enough, I can get those things again just like I did the first time. So the flexing don't really bother me, and it's just like that's their job. That's how they make money, by flexing and getting sponsors and, getting into more movies. Like, that's their job, bro. Why you even let that bother you? So definitely, if you can't handle that, stay off of social media for a while. I know it's hard, but shit, what else? Like, you saying you can't handle it, that's a personal problem, bro. And, people are saying it's hard to live in groceries, but they don't want to do what it takes to get by in the meantime, why this economy tries to pick itself back up. People still want to go shop at Kroger. They still want to shop at Fred Meyer's. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Walmart, but take your ass in Walmart and get some of them, whatever you need. It's going to be a whole lot cheaper than Kroger and Fred Meyer. That's for damn sure. If you got a grocery outlet in your area, go to grocery outlet. I hear a lot of people always talking about Aldi's. We don't have Aldi's out here, but I guess Aldi's is cheap. Go to Aldi's. Stay out of Fred Meyer and Kroger, bro. You asking for it. And you're crying for nothing at this point. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. A lot of people... I see people in here crying about working 8 hours a day. Well, I've been in my job for 11 years. I've worked 12 or more hours a day for 11 years. That ain't no flex. I'm just saying. You're crying about 8 hours. Man, if I worked 8 hours making the money I make, I would be straight to get those 4 or 5 hours back. You know what I'm saying? That I go when I work the 12 or 13 hours. For sure. But I got a bigger goals, right? I'm doing this YouTube thing as a side hustle, making a little bit of money, but I'm trying to have it to where I quit my job. Like, I'm putting the work in. I bust my ass in my job. Like, I do my job. I don't go to work and half-ass it. They know I get the job done. They know I'm showing up. I don't call in. I go in, I do my thing. Like, I got to put the work in. I'm going to be rewarded. I help people out. If I got it, I help you out. I'm going to be rewarded. I do those things because I like doing it, and I have it, and I don't like seeing people down and not having things. Last night I went to 7-Eleven to grab a pizza. They got the pizzas, man. They make them joints. They done in like 2 minutes. And the lady was struggling paying for something, I guess. And I asked the cashier. I said, "Is she short, bro?" He's like, "Oh, she just trying to get cash back." And she had some food, and she had like $30, but I guess she was trying to get some money back. And I was just, hey, I'm like, she was like, "Oh, I don't want this." It was like 3 tacos. And I asked her. I said, "You want this?" She was like, "No, it's not that big of a deal. I don't need it." I said, "Man, I'll buy it for her." She was like, "No, it's not that big." I said, "But you already got it in the package." She's like, "Well, I'm not one of those weird people that touch the food. I put 4 gloves on it." That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're dirty. I'm just saying, why have him put the food back when I'll just buy it for you? I know you're trying to get cash back, but at least if you can't get the cash back because she didn't have enough money on her card to get cash back, that's what he kept telling her. At least take the food. You already got it in the bag. So I like doing stuff like that, man. If I'm in a position to help, I'm going to help just because I would want somebody to do that for me. And I don't know. It's just something I like doing if I can. But yeah, a lot of people complain and tell the half truth. Some people tell the whole truth. But you gotta live your truth. You gotta hold yourself accountable. That's the only way you're gonna be able to move forward. We're gonna keep doing these videos. We're gonna, especially you guys keep sending. You guys are making my job a lot easier when you send me the videos, and it's stuff that you really see people going through or you're going through. And just like I had people hit me in my DM and say, bro, the eviction videos go crazy too, man. It's crazy that a lot of people are getting evicted. How they getting evicted? People don't want to leave. People were having standoffs with the police because they don't want to leave the place they're in and get evicted because they have nowhere else to go. So we start tapping into the eviction videos. We've done the homeless videos. We're going to continue to do those. We do the high rent price videos. We do the shoplifting because people can't afford shit. So their last resort is to go into a Target or a Walmart and just steal and hope they get away with it. This is real everyday life shit that we're going through. You know what I mean? And it ain't just us, it's everybody. So if you're sitting at home thinking you're the only one, you're not. Like I said, get on TikTok and just type in whatever you're going through and watch a million videos pop up. Because that's literally what I'm doing, and that's literally what you guys like me doing. It's just, TikTok is where people go to rant, and it's crazy. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, tap in. If you got something to say, get in the comment section. Let's run it up. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what you thought about old girl going to Kroger and Fred Myers are crying about it at the same time. And it's only her and her fiance, no kids. Yeah, let that soak in. But like I said, we run it up, man. I'm trying to drop 2 videos a day. Listen, you guys see me, I'm on my hustle, man. This is no fakery, no bullshit. People are making money on social media. If you want to do that, you got to be consistent. You got to put the videos in, do the work. It costs money for my whole setup. It took years to get to this point. Learn YouTube. But I'm doing this part-time still because I have a full-time job. Like I said, if I didn't have my family, I probably would have quit my job and tried to go. And matter of fact, I would have went full-time YouTube and put everything I got into it. That's what I feel like I know I would have done. I'm doing it part-time, but I'm going to do it until I'm making the same amount of money I'm making monthly at my job. Then I'm going to quit. And I'm going to go full-time so I can stay at home with my family is where I really want to be. I want that time. I want that time with my family. Kids getting older. Kids still, playing sports. And I'm still missing a lot of that. So I'd rather be at home. So I'm going to put my work in. You guys are watching it in real time. I'm putting the work in. And when I get on this motherfucker one day and say, I'm quitting my job, you guys are going to see that I put the work in, whether it's 500 videos or 1,000 videos. Whenever it happens, it's going to happen because I'm not going to stop. You know what I mean? Make sure you check out the community section. I put a daily vibe of the day, and I post little funny memes, and I post little positive shit, just like when people were having these mental breakdowns. You might need that vibe of the day to put you back in reality and be like, yeah, man, I'm not a person that gives up. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm giving up. And it makes you push harder because it does it for me. That's why I post it. So make sure you do that, and make sure you tap into the reaction playlist. And let's keep running it up. Let's keep holding each other accountable. Let's keep each other positive and in great spirits and hold each other up. If you don't walk around with your chin, chin up at all times. Don't let nobody see you walking around here down, letting life kick you in the ass, because we all going through it. Like a lot of people say, we all going through it. It's how you get through it is going to really matter. Yeah, straight like that. Your boy Fushika. GE gang, grind every day, going after new goals. We got no time to give up. We don't give up. We keep pushing, and we're gonna break through them barriers one way or another. We're gonna get what we want. We're here. We're alive. We were born, whether we were our parents wanted us to be here, or we were made out of love, or not made out of love. You're here. Do something with it, man. Somebody loves you somewhere. Trust me. It's your boy Fushika. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. I'm out this motherfucker. Gone.